Here in this video, I have a 1992 Chevy S10 pickup truck, which is my dad's S10, and we're going to do a small, quick test drive with it, and we're also going to do a review on it. One of the things I forgot to show you was, on my car, I had to restore not only the hubcaps, which I showed in the last video, but I had to restore the trim. So what I ended up doing was I had to sand it and I had to actually paint it. But one of the things I sort of messed up on was, instead of me sanding it, you know, and putting primer on it and then painting it, I just sanded it and then painted it. But you know, it's one of the first experiments that I sort of did in, you know, accomplishing this project, you know, but it came out good. You know, there's a lot of rust right here. And right here, there was rust everywhere, you know, but it looks like, you know, how it came in the factory. I think I did a pretty good job as a first project. But over here, we're going to do a depth review of my dad's yellow S10 pickup truck. Let me give you a small history about it for those who are interested. This truck my dad bought when I was about 6 months old. And it just, you know, it's been in the family for about 20 years. My dad hasn't had any issues with it. It runs like new. Chevys make really good engines on it. It has AC and everything. As of right now, though, it has an AC leak. You know, I think in the compressor, so my dad's got to change the O-rings on it. But other than that, you know, it runs, doesn't burn any oil. My dad would drive it back and forth to work over the past almost 20 years. And it's got about 191,000 523 miles, you know, at least along those lines. I know it's definitely in the fives, you know, 991,500 some miles on it. But I'll get to the reason why I don't know how many miles it has. But overall, I'm going to go over to the condition of the truck. Apparently, like on the S10s, they usually have like an aluminum grill. You know, this is originally when my dad bought the truck. This is originally where it came with. You know, it had an aluminum or chrome papered grill, and it had I think it was a chrome bumper. You know, but he ended up going on universalparts.com and replacing that. You know, but this is the condition it's in. It's got gloss chipping on the hood. It's got a missing wiper. However, maybe like the next year or sometime, I'm gonna, like, you know, reconstruct the wipers so I can get the other wiper back on it. And it's got a cracked windshield on it. My dad's getting a quote right now to replace that, you know. And about 10, 15, I think about 12 years ago, he got into a small accident with it. You know, that's been there ever since. A little bit of paint chipping on the hubcaps, you know. Right there, this is all around the whole truck. Needs to be washed, that's for sure. You know, usually when you wash the truck, it looks very good. You know, it looks like, from a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 7. It's just the reason why it looks dirty is because it's dirty, you know. But it's in really good shape. You know, it's really shiny when you wash it. What else? It's got a little bit of paint chipping on the roof. It's pretty much only has this nick right here, and it has a little bit of a rust spot and a rust spot right there, and a little bit of a rust spot for him. But one of these days, this truck's going to get repainted. Let me do an in-depth review of the engine. Or actually, not only that, let me get an in-depth review of the interior. Is the interior. So it looks like my dad's got some stuff in here because it's a work truck. You know, he still drives it. He's not going to give it to me as long as he's alive. God forbid if he dies, he'll probably give it to me. But as of right now, he doesn't want to give it to me. And I like how these old school cars are. They have like the round steering wheel column on it. I like that. That's pretty cool and simple. And I like the gear shift. But if you look at the S10s, if you look at like the 84s and the 85s, they have a better looking interior than this. This one is just, you know, cheap. It's kind of cheap to make. But, you know, there's the gear shift. The only reason I don't like about this shift, the way it looks, is it's not chrome. You know, it's just black. They blend it in with the steering wheel, but, you know, what are you going to do? Let's go with the engine. Headline is in great condition. Perfect. Engine's in really good shape. I like how these carbureted engines look. Pretty cool. Start it up. If it's raining, please, Lord, don't rain. Please do not rain. I'm doing a review video. Here's the this thing to start. The key is sort of worn down. You always want to start it. We start it up once a week and we drive it. I like to try to drive it around the block. The only thing that's messed up on this is it has a turn the radio down. The only thing that's messed up on this is it doesn't have a the speedometer's messed up a little bit because it's got a bad connection, you know, but that's going to be fixed. But basically the most important is the gas gauge, the temperature, oil pressure, and the thermometer. That's more important. Or the tachometer, RPM. And let's look at the depth of the engine. Look at that baby run, man. I love that. Alternator. Let's do it. Test drive. We're going to do a quick test drive. Do a quick test drive on it. Get the AC running. AC feels really good. I'll move the back seat up a little bit. All right, let me get a seatbelt on. Just do it quick around the block. Make sure the brake is, okay, the brake's. Always want to look. The power, it's got a lot of power steering you got to do to it. There's no actual power steering. That's how it drives. Really, thing drives very smooth. Make sure there's no calls. Good, take a spot. Ship's very smooth. Like I said, I'm driving with one hand, so I'm very careful, you know what I mean? God forbid if I get into an accident with it, my dad will be pissed. I'll be good. Plus, I'm under the insurance out here, so. You know? Drives very smooth. I just like the way, I love this GM engines, you know what I mean? Really awesome. Drive it around the block, just go one more round and head back. I've never really driven this on the road because I don't need to yet because my car's running good. So car runs. Engine's got a lot of power to it. I love it. This thing's very smooth, man. I've never seen an engine this smooth. For 92, it drives very good. Just put my camera down because I don't want this guy to think I'm filming him. Turning signals are smooth. All right. There it is. There we go. Release. And there it is. Nice car. Get a shot of that steering wheel column. Hope you enjoyed the video.